Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Project Zomboid with Finowin. This is build 31.13. One of the things that I see come up quite a bit lately has been questions about what's lootable. What's really helpful in playing Project Zomboid whenever you're playing what should you be looting. So we're going to go out today, and we're going to loot. Wait, I should probably clear out my inventory. I've probably got a lot of crap on me I don't need. What do I have on me? I'm okay. Okay, let's go looting. So let's head out into the dangerous depths of the neighborhood. So a few things to know when you're out looting. Here's a house I haven't looted yet. One thing, trick I always use that you might find helpful is I always leave the door open. That tells me I've looted it. So the fact that this door is not open tells me I have not looted it yet. I don't see any. Oh, I see a Zed. I got an axe. Oh, shoot, I see a few of them. Alright, so I am inside of a house, and first off, I need to cover the window, because there's... Oh, I don't have anything to cover the window with. Unfortunately, I don't, so I'm just gonna loot it. So, here in the kitchen, we've got the refrigerator. The refrigerator, everything in there is useful. I just loot it. I don't tend to take the alcohol. The alcohol does help with hunger and thirst and unhappiness, but it makes you drunk. And I haven't actually seen what happens when you get drunk. I should grab that bottle of alcohol just to try out on camera for later. That's what we'll do. We'll end the episode with me getting drunk. I hear you. You see me outside? Is that what it is? Well, yep. I need to go out and deal with them. Okay, I'm back. I ditched the zombies around a corner. Anyways. Alright, we're in. We're in like Flynn. Light on. Door closed. Alright, so books. Definite must. Definite must. You want to grab all those. Bowls, I use them for water. You only need one can opener. Canned products and instant products, grab them. They're non-perishables. You want those. Plastic bags. Those I've heard back and forth on. I personally don't use them. But I know that my husband, when we play together, he grabs all the plastic bags and he throws them into his bags, and then as he's looting, he loads the plastic bag full of stuff and then shoves the plastic bag into his bag because it has a weight reduction on it. I don't do that myself. I don't bother. Frying pans, you only need one. They do, let's see, repair damage. You can always go get more later. Forks and stuff like that, you don't need at all. They're just mostly used as weapons. Let's see here, garbage bags. Definite must. Grab those, you'll need them for construction. Wires, any kind of construction material you want to grab. Oh, I saw some good stuff there. Canned foods, cooking pots, grab them all. Gotta catch them all. Dish towels, hand rags, things like that, grab them. And again, you want all the seeds and garbage bags. So that's the gist of those. Don't worry again about grabbing utensils and things of that nature. Complete waste of time. Let's see, I grab all books. I even grab sheets of paper. You can use sheets of paper and fires later. Oh, and I'm tired. So I'm going to have to go empty my loot bag out just because I'm tired. I'm going to eat this first. So I'm going to go unloot. I'm going to leave the house and then come back and we'll go over some more items as we head into other rooms. Be right back. Welcome back. I got some sleep and I'm well rested now. I had to fend off a zombie that came to the house. And I wanted to make a quick note. If you end up with duplicate books, I grab them anyways. You can use them as kindling or fire starters later. You can use them like logs for your fires. So I keep them. Sheets of paper, extra notebooks. You end up with a stack of notebooks a mile high. So keep those. Twigs, I throw those in as kindling as well. But I keep branches because you'll use branches for tools. That's a separate thing that you get in foraging, which is not covered in this video. But I will be right back. I'm just going to drop this stuff off and head back over to the house we were looting. Alright, we're back. So, let's head in here to the bathroom. And if there's anything in here, I don't think this one has a lootable. Yeah, it doesn't. Let's check the closet. Anytime you see a closet, you can get zombies in there, but a lot of times they'll have shelves. This one does, but nothing on it. A lot of times I have shelves with nails and things like that are useful. Let's kill this zombie. And that zombie. No, stay down, damn it. Get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. Okay, let me kill these guys. I'll be right back. Okay, that was a close one. I actually got trapped, like right here. And I had both of them gnawing on me. And look at that. Slight damage. I'm still hopeful I'm not infected. I don't have any bites or scratches, so I should be okay. But, man, that was a close one. Alright, so let's talk about shoes. Leave them. Don't worry about shoes, belts, or any clothing items. If it's not a shirt, a pants, or socks, or things like that, don't bother with them. Sheets you want to grab. Only grab like dead rodents if they're not rotten. Grab towels. Any kind of medication you see is useful. You can also get sheets off of the windows. So if you see curtains on the windows, you can pull those off. Let's make sure there's nothing in here. Nothing. And there's no sheets for me to show you, but you can just right click on it and remove curtains. Lighters, grab those. They're not 100% as useful as you would think. Primarily just because they're useful, and they'll be more useful later in the game if you survive long enough, because as you build fires and things of that nature, you use up your lighters and your matches to start them. Hello, zombie outside. And we're gonna leave this house. So we're done looting this house. But that gives you an idea of some of the things that are useful. Leave any kind of weapons that don't make sense. There are I think I'm okay. I think I'm gonna live through that little zombie attack there. So weapons that are useful are things like rolling pins, baseball bats, weapons like guns, but be aware anything that makes noise like a gun could get you killed. So be careful with those. Perishables are handy. Utensils are not handy. Cooking supplies are handy. Let me show you some of the stuff I have in the house. So I've got a cooking pan, which you can make cakes and things with. I got 3 frying pans. I really don't need all 3, but I've got them anyways. You can use them as a weapon, which is why they have durability, but in reality, you only need one to cook with. A kitchen knife is a must. You're going to need that for cooking. Lighters and matches you want. Rolling pins are good weapons. Beyond that, there's a lot of different cooking supplies you'll see. As far as gardening goes, you want to have all the seeds you can, trowel, watering cans, fill them up immediately. Spades are helpful. I tend to store all my water together, so I fill up bowls, cups, pots, pans, bottles, and I fill them up with water and immediately put them together. So when the water gets turned off, I have a backup supply. Try to get your plants planted before the electricity gets turned off, because it takes a lot of water to plant those. So if you want to learn more about the planting, check out my previous episodes. It talks about gardening. In the meantime, this is some examples of some non-perishable foods, and I do believe I promised you we're going to drink a little something. We're going to drink some Chardonnay, a little bubbly. I think there's some red wine in here too. I'm going to grab that. I doubt I'll drink them both, but there we go. All right, let me show you some tools here. We've got them on this shelf, and I try to organize everything to where it's by category or use. So in here, I've got all my tools, batteries, nails. This is where my axe should be, and I should probably put that back there. Axes are hard to come by. You will stumble upon them eventually. Check every zombie corpse. Check every single one. Also, medical supplies. Those are real handy. I keep those together as well. If you want to keep a thing of beta blockers on you, it will deal with panic situations. So if you're surrounded by a bunch of zombies and your character starts to get overly panicked, they lose accuracy, they have trouble, and you could die. So keep some beta blockers with you so that you can take those and cut down the panic level. It'll help your character respond a little faster. Bath towels, dish towels, bleach. I keep those 3 together. Bath towels and dish towels come in handy when it rains. You can towel yourself off. Bath towels and dish towels with bleach can clean up blood in your house. So you have both of them in your inventory. You right click and you clean up blood. The dish towels and the bath towels don't get covered and saturated with blood. You can reuse those to clean water off later, but the bleach gets used up. So just be aware of that. Let's head upstairs where I've got more stuff stored. This is my junk room. hold on to rotten food. Don't toss it out, because later when you get your cooking level up, those will be handy. Now, the minute I can tell it's about to rot is you'll notice that that has a positive to boredom and unhappiness, as in it's going to raise my boredom and raise my happiness, not help it. It's going to make it worse. So that lets me know it's starting to go bad. It hasn't rotten yet, but it's going to. At that point, I take it out and I throw it and let it rot. Keep those, though, because they come in handy when your cooking level, I think you get over 5 is helpful. And then, of course, I've got my duplicate books, notepad, sheets of paper, and twigs in here for burning. Then down over here, I've got some additional storage, and I don't remember if I actually put anything in here. Yes, clothing. I also stripped the zombies of clothing. During the winter, you're going to want the sweaters and pants. During the summer, you're going to want vests and skirts or shorts. But be aware that with exposed skin increases chances of being bitten or scratched, I do believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Also, I keep those for tearing up to use for bandages. And it's not a bad idea to keep some bandages with you that are saturated in disinfectant. So we're going to toss these sheets in here. I like to keep all my sheets together. I collect every sheet I find, and I usually carry an extra sheet with me, which was why I was surprised when I clicked on that window and there was no sheet, because I try to keep some extra ones with me. And then I have a junk place. I keep pillows. These are all junk items. They have no use. Now, socks, I don't know if they're going to have use. I mean, maybe later. I need to check on that. But right now in build 31, they have no use. So socks, soap, belts, knives, forks, pillows, razors, toothbrushes, items, basic items. If you can't eat it, it's not a weapon. If it's not first aid, etc., it's useless. Let's talk a little bit about containers. You're going to have, you can hold a bag on your back, and then in your main hand, in my main hand, I have a rolling pin, and my offhand is empty. If you keep an extra bag with you, you can, which I do, you can put that in your offhand and carry more stuff. It'll put 2 bags over here. Just be aware that your accuracy on your weapon goes down. There's different types of bags, and you can tell the carrying capacity just by mousing over them. That one has 18, that one has 8, that one has 15. So that's about that. And then weapons, I grab all the ammo I find, because eventually you find a pistol. And it tells you what kind of ammo it needs. This one has 9mm, and I've got 70 rounds. So that'll come in real handy when I go downtown.
I'm getting a little bit of lag.
Really, really high ping. So, and then I keep rolling pins for golf clubs for weapons, baseball bats. You can put nails in them. So hold on to those, stockpile them, because as your weapons degrade, you're going to need to replace them. So that's about all we're going to cover for today. I hope this has been informational for you. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you like this video and become a Finian today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. I almost forgot to get drunk. So I actually just did. I drank half of the red wine, and the recording got completely foobar, so I apologize. But what it did was it made me a bit tipsy. Up, down some booze. It doesn't look like it changes anything about the view. I know in games like, example, World of Warcraft, if you drink alcohol, the screen gets fuzzy. I'm assuming that when you drink alcohol in this game, it affects probably your reflexes. Probably maybe less panicked. I don't know. Maybe I get more daring. I don't know how that works. I'm going to have to look into it. But I just wanted to test and see what alcohol does. So I drank some of it. I'm going to drink a little more. Make myself tipsy again. You'll see that. Yeah. Makes me full and tipsy. But I don't really see any changes in the screen view. So that's good. And I can still move about. So yeah, I don't know what it does as far as negative effects. I'll have to look into that. I might bring it up in a later episode. So thanks again and have a good one. Bye, everybody.